Hello, beautiful one. On this journey of expansion, of healing, of really getting to know you, know thyself, yes, love thyself, embrace thyself on all levels of your being, your wholeness, your now version, your multidimensional version. That's the quantum you. Yes, you are. Yes. So many of you have been on this journey with me and you understand and relate, and it resonates with you that we are multidimensional quantum beings. So we are a being of light. We are a soul, a consciousness experiencing this particular now line. And we have this beautiful body, suit, human body, known in many cultures and traditions as the temple that houses the light. And even in the scriptures, Christ said, if thine eye be light, thy whole body will be light. And he was teaching of this remembrance of the quantum self, this higher dimensional wholeness of you. So why do I bring it up in this space, in this video? And why did you find it today or tonight, wherever you are on this planet? Because when we remember the wholeness, our wholeness, and when we connect in to that space, we have the opportunity to allow that space of us to embrace us, to guide us, to hold us, to nurture us. That's through inner knowing, that sense within you that allows you to hold a higher perspective, that allows you to give your now version a bit of a break, and allows you to tap in on a whole new level. So as you navigate, keep in mind allowing you, allowing your wholeness. What is connected to your wholeness? Every space you've ever been, every space you ever will be, and every space you are. That's your wholeness. God is part of your wholeness. You are never separate from God. Your team of light is a part of your wholeness. They are always with you. And in many spaces, they are versions of you. When we do healing work, and many of you have done this work with me or in my group sessions and classes, when we do healing work, many times we go back to spaces of our now line. So maybe inner child work, young adult work, yesterday work. And we go back as the now version to assist that past, what humans consider past version. In the quantum, all is now. But we will utilize these words to help us navigate this conversation. So we take our now version back to a past version space of ourselves and we offer healing. You are your higher self in that healing space. You are the higher self in that healing space when you go back to heal the inner child, the younger version of you, 10 years ago, a year ago, a day ago, doesn't matter. You are the higher self. You are the higher version of you going in to help that space of you and bring healing energetically, which then branches out and covers everything, covers emotions, thoughts, perceptions, belief patterns, covers everything when you bring the healing to the energy. And this is quantum healing. That's what this is called, quantum healing. This is the work I facilitate with Acasma Quantum Energy. And so if you can hold on to that thought and that understanding that when you go back in and you heal a past space of you, you are the higher self bringing healing to that past now. Now think for a moment. If you go into meditation and or just sitting in prayer or dream space or an energy session or a group class session, or even watching this video right now, and you connect in with your inner knowing to your wholeness, you make that intent to feel and sense and connect. The teams of light that come in, that are your teams, they come for your greatest and highest good, in alignment with your highest light, yes? In many cases, there are versions of you or versions of you on that team. Just like you can be the higher self to the past now, there are higher versions of you that can be the higher self to this now, that can come in and assist and guide and love, just as you have the ability to do for past phases of you. It's such a fantastic way to begin to understand the higher self more. There is no separation, and there is so much to really allow the sovereignty of you to rise as you embrace the concept and the understanding of the multidimensional you. And these higher spaces of you go all the way back to source. You are a piece of source experiencing this now. You are a piece of God experiencing this now. This is what Jesus taught as well. I am the head and you are the body. There is no separation. So, allowing yourself space to contemplate this understanding and to nurture this understanding, to just imagine that understanding, right? Think about it more and more. Picture the team of light. Feel for the team of light, your team of light. Connect in. You are being guided by God, by your spiritual team, whatever that is for you. There's no judgment. This is not religion. The furthest thing from it. And there's nothing wrong with having a religion. Nothing wrong at all. It's just this isn't that. That's all. So, keeping this in mind, allowing yourself to really expand that connection with your team, with versions of you, trusting your inner knowing, and allowing yourself to kind of get out of the head a little bit more, because humans want to pick everything apart and they want to know why and how and when. And they just have a really, they tend to be very driven and stuck in a pattern of the whys, the hows, and the whens. They're in the head too much. Go into the heart. Flow from love. Flow from your connectiveness to your wholeness. Yes, the God within. All of the hows, the whys, the whens will drop, and you will rise in your sovereignty and in healing. You won't feel all of these dense spaces dragging you around, drama after drama. It's not how you were created to live. It is only how you are created to rise. They show up so you can gain wisdom. Nothing's being done to you. It's being done by you. You aligned every single experience to give you the opportunity to rise in your truth, in light, in love, in sovereignty, and drop all of the whys and the hows and the whens and the dramas. You are a part of God. Would God get all caught up in all of that? Or would God own God's sovereignty and just start creating masterpieces to enjoy? Right? If someone else doesn't align with where you're at right now, or has a different view of what you're doing in your life, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. It's normal. We're all different pieces at all different spaces of expansion and understanding. And if we can all remember that and anchor in and come from love, get out of our heads and get into our hearts, we will all reap great benefits of living in a state of bliss and joy and peace. I do sessions with clients all over the world from all different backgrounds of religion, cultural traditions, ethnicities, races, sexes, everywhere, every continent pretty much. I have a client, yes? And I can tell you that when we go into these spaces of healing in what we are doing in the quantum, right, their wholeness, time after time after time, these light teams say the same thing. And these clients don't even know each other. And they're having this experience with me. Can't make it up. And the thing that is said the most is humans need to get out of their heads and into their hearts. It's time to drop all the old programs. It's time to drop all the old spaces of drama, victimhood. It's time to allow you to be free. You have the right and the power and the ability to be free and to create a kingdom of heaven. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within. And we know from science that whatever is going on within you is what you see on the outside of you. It's what you experience. So you could very well be experiencing a space of hell or a space of heaven or anywhere in between. You are the sovereign creator. Don't let anybody take that from you. Not even old thought programs or old teachings that somehow you picked up along the way. And you don't have to listen to me or trust anything I say, but you know who you can? You. Your sovereign you. Not the now version you. Let the now version you have some assistance from your sovereign you. Clear those spaces. Trust your team. Trust you. Trust God. You've got this. I'm honored to walk with you. I'm grateful that you walk with me. We are an incredible family of light, and we are here to bring these understandings to Earth, to humanity, to be all that we are designed to be in the highest degree of love and in the greatest spaces of light. Thank you for remembering yours. Thank you. And if you'd like to join me for any of my classes, I have group classes on Zoom. I also hold one-on-one classes and sessions. I do energy, quantum energy healing. It's Acasma Quantum Energy. I am the origination of this energy. I teach it across the world. We have facilitators now all over the planet. And this is expanding the understanding of just how incredibly beautiful and powerful you are. Check out my website at sacredexpansion.com. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who you think may benefit from this understanding, if you feel to. And if you feel to leave a comment, I would love to receive your kindness. Unending blessings upon you, Holy One. Unending.